Well, apparently, Iran and the United States and our so called ally in the region can't seem to go a full weekend without bombing each other. And now, the ceasefire that everyone pretended was historic is melting down. Iran says they violated it. They say Iran violated it. And the U.S. says we're monitoring the situation, which is code for we have no idea what's happening. And meanwhile, the American people are sitting around like, wait, why are we in this war again? Let's be honest. The war in Iran is widely unpopular in the United States. Not slightly underwater, folks. There's no mixed reviews. I mean, widely unpopular. We are going to get into what the hell happens next and say a prayer that it all works out. The Joe Rossano Show is next. Welcome to the Joe Rossano Show. Hi, I am Joe Rossano. You know, folks, the problem for President Trump is he's trying to run the country, he's trying to run a war, and he's running smack dab into the midterms. This is all happening at the same time. If the Republicans lose the House or Senate or both, Trump is going to find himself in the midst of investigation after investigation. So every decision he makes in Iran gets filtered through that very lens. They ask themselves, how does this play in Ohio? Does this hurt me in Arizona? Will this make suburban moms more pissed off at me than they already are? Meanwhile, Iran is threatening the Strait of Hormuz again today. Now, tomorrow, they'll promise concessions. The day after that, they're going to accuse, again, our so called ally in the region of violating the ceasefire. And the next day, I don't want to shock anyone, they're going to be back to threatening the Strait of Hormuz again. Why, you ask? Because apparently it works. Now, before we dive into just how bad this really is, please click the subscribe button, hit like, share, comment, and click the notification bell for all the latest episodes of the Joe Rossano Show. Now, here's the part that's going to make everyone furious. Trump is stuck between a war nobody likes in a political calendar that doesn't care. You see, folks, he can't escalate the war without losing voters. He can't de-escalate the war without looking weak. He sure can't ignore Iran because they won't shut the hell up. And he can't pretend that everything's fine. You see, because MS now, they'll spontaneously combust. Why Iran is nothing short of politically toxic right now. American people, they're tired of foreign wars, period. Inflation makes every conflict feel like it's a financial attack. Oil volatility and how much gas costs hits voters really hard. You see, Trump's base, the MAGA folks, they want strength, not endless entanglement. Independents don't want another Middle East quagmire. The far left, they want to blame Trump for everything, including the weather. Why is the darn ceasefire melting down? Well, it depends on who you ask. You see, Iran says that our so-called ally in the region says Iran violated it. Hezbollah is firing again, and Iran's proxies are getting restless. The U.S. is stuck in the middle of this with a sign saying, please stop. The ceasefire wasn't peace, folks. It was a timer. Why Iran is exploiting the moment is because they know Trump is politically boxed in. They know that the United States public is exhausted. They know threatening the Strait of Hormuz rattles markets instantly. They know that our so-called ally in the region's actions complicate everything. They know the U.S. can't escalate without a political blowback. Now, the media, they're losing their mind as usual. Fox, they want victory and nothing but victory. MS Now wants a collapse. CNN likes the drama. The truth, perhaps somewhere in between. But here's the bottom line. The war in Iran, folks, is unpopular. The ceasefire is melting down. The American public doesn't want the conflict. The midterms make every decision completely radioactive. Trump's stuck, and Iran knows it. Our ally in the region knows it. The media knows it. And the voters, they definitely know it. So, before anyone starts declaring victory or defeat, let's get real. Is Iran actually backing down? Is Trump actually gaining leverage? Is the U.S. actually safer? Or are we just watching a political circus where Iran threatens Hormuz, the ceasefire collapses, the media screams, the voters roll their eyes? Because right now, this doesn't look like strategy, it looks like survival. And that's political survival, geopolitical survival, economic survival. And if the war stays unpopular, which I can't imagine it won't be, and the midterms stay tight, Trump's biggest worry isn't going to be Iran. It's going to be Congress. As always, my dear friends and fellow Americans, do appreciate you hanging out with your pal Joe Rossano. Again, please click that subscribe button, like, share, comment. Love those. Click the notification bell for our latest episodes of The Joe Rossano Show. If you get the opportunity, please adopt yourself a pet. God bless you, my dearest friends and fellow Americans. And we will see you next time.